Hello, friends. Welcome back. I am so excited for today. It's November 8th. I live in New England. It should be cold and moving into wintertime, but it's going to be 70 degrees. Whew! Perfect day for me to take some self-care time and go out in my garden. One of my favorite things to do. So in our next 5 snippets, I'll talk about 5 areas of self-care and give you some ideas to get started in each of those areas. To me, self-care is a practice that's always about inviting in and creating what's best for us. So what's best for me isn't going to be what's best for you. No two of us are the same, and no two of us will have the same self-care plan. Take time to find out what works for you. I'll start with physical self-care. That's an area that we find most easiest to, that's an area that is easiest to notice when it's ignored, right? Physical self-care includes exercise and sleep and a healthy diet. And if we're not doing that, the dark circles under your eyes or packing on the pounds. Physical self-care means seeing a doctor when you're sick, taking time to rest. I encourage you in any of these areas to start where you can. And remember, most importantly, self-care is not being selfish. So first, what are you eating? A good step to take here is to take 2 or 3 days to jot down, really track everything that you eat or drink in a whole day. You might be surprised at what you find. How many of us think of that donut or whatever other goodie is there as we walk past the break room or grab our cup of coffee? How much sugar piles up in your day? Have you ever stopped and just stacked up the sugar? It can be pretty amazing. Eating well doesn't mean that you have to be a total health fanatic, but take some small steps. Add a few more veggies to each meal. Are you drinking enough water every day? Try for 60 or 80 ounces. Add some leafy greens to something that you're eating. It can make a drastic difference in your day. Next, you gotta move. Getting your blood flowing is a really impactful way to practice self-care. Getting our heart pumping releases endorphins that can make us feel really good. And as with the other areas of self-care, it doesn't have to be a major lifestyle change. It can be as simple as park your car a few extra rows away or take the stairs instead of the elevator. Do 15 jumping jacks every morning when you get out of bed. My friend's mom is 90, she's in her late 90s anyway. And the first thing she has done every day of her life when she gets out of bed is 50 jumping jacks. Wonder if that's what's kept her going all these years. Do some deep stretching. Practice laughter. I have a friend who does that 10 minutes a day minimum. She laughs as full-bellied laugh as she possibly can. Not only does it get her heart pumping and do some of that cardiac exercise, how can you be in a bad mood if you're laughing for at least 10 minutes in a row? And one more, get enough rest. It's essential. When we rest, we're giving our bodies an opportunity to do their natural work, the things that they have to do, things like cataloging and organizing all our memories and information from the day, fully digesting our food and detoxing our system, even rebalancing our hormones. Practice some deep breathing. Be aware of the inhale as deeply as you can and exhale slowly and steadily. Settles us. Gives us a space of rest. Don't use electronics before going to bed. And limit your caffeine intake. Remember, folks, doesn't have to be giant things, giant steps to begin to feel the benefits of self-care. See you next time when I talk about spiritual self-care. Bye.